what's up? How y'all doing, man? This is Abebe Lewis. You're watching my new show, Behind the Beats. We are right here across the street from the Seminole Hard Rock Casino at the beautiful, illustrious Ghost Bar. Beautiful club, beautiful people. They let me shoot my show here every Friday night, you know, so we're here to have a good time and get you some great information today, man. I'm here with my boy, Shawn Letterman. How you doing, Shawn?
Very, very proud to be here, man. Thanks for having me, man.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know you have so many things going on with all the, 28, 30, 50 brands you work with the liquor distribution company.
Growing every day, man.
So let's start, Shawn. So Shawn, as the president of Blue Rack, right? That's your company.
Yep.
Tell me some of your job duties. Like what do you do? What's Blue Rack about? What is your liquor company about?
It would honestly be easier to tell you what we don't do.
Okay.
I mean, it's everything from, in liquor distribution, you got everything from distributing liquor, which means delivering it, right?
Yeah.
But we take a very different approach than most distributors do. We play a very hands-on role with our brands.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I love most about our company is that we get to guide our brands, we get to interact with them, we get to take them from the first stages all the way through a potential buyout. So I'm very blessed in the fact that I get to do that every day because it's my passion.
Definitely. To explain that in music business terms, Shawn is like an empire, like an independent record label, and we have a bunch of dope independent artists that are hot signed to him. You know what I'm saying? They're all about to come up and they're all about to break. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but the music guys kind of do.
That's a great analogy. I like that, man. That makes a lot of sense.
No, definitely.
Sure.
So tell me about some of your brands here, Shawn. Tell me about, let's go to Simple. Tell me about Simple. I remember Simple, they were sponsoring the Wynwood Yard. They had the stage there before the Wynwood Yard got taken down.
For sure. I mean, this is my baby, and the fact that you grabbed this is pretty cool. If it wasn't for Simple, Blue Rack wouldn't exist.
Wow.
And you know, this is a great story. I met one of the owners, Dan, when they were moving maybe 10 cases a month, and we're now moving multiple pallets a month.
Wow.
Across multiple states. And you know, the fact that Simple gives back 20 meals to local food banks for every bottle that they sell is amazing, and what really captured me and brought me into this brand. I think at this stage in my career, giving back to our communities is so important, and the fact that we get to grow this brand, and the bigger it gets, the more we're giving back, and so that really resonates with me and makes me go that extra mile for this brand.
Yeah, and it's a great tasting vodka because I drink it myself. It's very smooth. I love vodka cranberries. Very, very smooth brand, you know?
Yeah,
so,
for sure. Great juice.
Yeah, so thank you so much. It's so many brands back here. We'll be talking all day about the brands. But, you know, I have my own marketing company, which is the Abebe Lewis Marketing and Branding Group. And me and Shawn is going to try to do something exclusively with his liquor distribution company is brand partnerships. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to align influencers, artists, athletes, whoever that has a big following and is ready to do some good work, you know what I'm saying, with some of these brands right here. So Shawn, could you explain to the people what's like a liquor brand partnership somewhat?
Of course. I mean, especially in your space, right? So if a brand is just getting started and they got a little bit of money and they did their first production run and they're getting out there and they're hitting the streets and they're putting in that really hard sales work to get a brand going, there's no better catalyst, in my opinion, than linking them up with the right artist. And when I say linking them up with the right artist, it's not just, hey, let me stroke you a check for X amount to get you to do a couple posts or whatever. We're looking more for partnerships with artists that want to get truly involved. And you know, the difference is, take someone like Puffy, right?
Yeah.
Puffy takes that bottle wherever he goes. It is in his Instagram, it's in his Facebook, it's ingrained in his life to take that brand because he's an owner in it. And I don't really want to do partnerships with artists that don't have equity stakes because I want them to have the same benefits as the owners and everybody involved in the brand, and that is critical to the success of the brand.
Yeah. let's name some artists and some rappers that have brands. Jay-Z, George Clooney, 50 Cent,
Yep.
CeeLo Green,
Yep.
Drake, and so many more. And Diddy, you know, and these guys are all successful because, like you said, the brand partnership was actually, what was George Clooney's deal? Like 300 million for his tequila or something like that?
No, it was actually closer to $1 billion.
Wow.
George Clooney actually, and fact check me here, guys, but he made more money off his sale of his liquor brand than he did off of his acting career.
I believe that.
And you know, and Puffy, I keep going back to him because I look at this guy as a brilliant businessman, and he has taken Ciroc to a place that it never would have been had it not been for him.
Yeah.
And he's gotten involved in other brands now and been way smarter about his deals.
He got a tequila, I see, right?
He's got a tequila, which
Yeah.
he's a majority owner in.
Yeah.
And you know, I think getting the right artist with the right brand and giving equity stake is so critical to the success of everybody involved. And there's plenty for everybody to eat off of, and nobody needs to be greedy.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, it's all about brand partnerships, man. I'm gonna show you some more. Look at this brand Shawn has, 50 states. Check it out, Shawn. Give me some more info on this brand.
Yeah, 50 states. I mean, I met these guys, family-owned vodka company. This is all about the unity of 50 states.
Yeah.
I feel like today, the political climate in the United States has really taken people and divided the country. And this is a brand that is all about bringing people together over a commonality to unify.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's always hashtag United We Drink in everything that we do with this brand because, again, everything I want to get involved with has to have some kind of positive out in it. You know what I mean? I really want I want to take vices, and liquor's a vice, right?
Yeah.
And I want to take a vice and make it a positive.
Definitely.
So I think if everybody's going to go out and drink, and you're going to drink a vodka, or you're going to drink a rum or a tequila, why not let it have a positive impact in the communities that we live in, and use that as a catalyst to do that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm really all about that when it comes to brands.
See, like definitely, like for me as a marketing person, like 50 states, I would be looking for a country artist or somebody that could bring this over in that type of way, and that's all about brand partnerships. You know what I'm saying? It got to be that right person that Shawn and I think can sell through this brand. You know?
And that's why our partnership with Abebe Marketing is so important, because Abebe has access to a world and knows a world that we don't know.
Yeah.
And I've always in business looked and said, all right, my weaknesses are this and my strengths are this.
Yeah.
And one of my weaknesses is definitely not knowing the artist world and what they want and what they need to get. And Abebe is an expert in that. And that to me is the best.
And I once again, I'm gonna explain it like Shawn is like a distribution company for music, but he's really a liquor distributor. But I'm just trying to put it in the terms of like, now this is an independent artist that's on a buzz. I seen this bottle and this guy go from zero to where he's doing amazing right now. The taste of this is great. I've seen him change. Tell us more about Valmas. Let me say
I love to talk about Valmas. I mean,
Valmas. You know, tell us about his success and his work ethic. That I love this guy, man. This guy's work ethic is no joke.
Let me tell you a little bit about his backstory, actually, too. Val's grandmother started the recipe that is Valmas. Valmas is a Haitian crema, and before Valmas, there was not a commercial version of a Haitian crema available. It was always made in the backyard. It was always made as a one-off, very similar to the way coquito is made, right? Around the holiday season. People make it in their house.
It's like
bottle
coquito's
it up.
like they got the drugs. Like, yo, you got the coquito, man? Like, what is that? Like,
So Valmas is the first commercialized version of a Haitian crema, and the evolution of that has been amazing. I mean, to go from a heavy cream to a lighter cream to redoing the formula, and now we use a plant-based cream. who would have thought that a Haitian crema could be a plant-based and not lose any of its luster and flavor and profile?
Yeah.
And Val is so talented at creating his recipes.
Yeah.
Val also is the hardest working guy I have ever met.
Yes,
I
he
mean,
is.
this guy goes out and does his tastings every week. I guarantee you, Val, you are working right now. And you know, he deserves all the success in the world because this guy puts in the time and the effort. And with us, we've guided him along. And this, I promise you, this will be a household name soon.
Yeah.
And you know, teaming him up with the right artist now is monumental. That ball is rolling, and to team him up with the right person can just take it. And I equate it to throwing gasoline on the fire, right? Abebe is the gasoline we get to throw on the fire of brands already starting to move forward.
So think about this. This brand is about to explode. We are looking for brand partnership with this brand. Could be a Latin artist, could be a Haitian artist, it could be whatever. Amara da Negra could be, you know, could be whoever that
we're looking at you,
we're
girl.
looking at you, girl. You know what I'm saying? It could be somebody, but holla at us, man. This is, I'm telling you, this brand is about to explode, and it's plant-based.
Plant-based cream.
Yeah.
That has never been done before in this space.
Yeah.
And we're not afraid to take risks. People that go and taste that can't believe that that's a plant-based crema.
So, you know, I'm not here to be the devil's advocate, but Shawn, tell me about some of the pros and the cons of the liquor business.
Man, I mean, pros are, it's the liquor business, right? We have a lot of fun. We get to vibe out with people like BB. We get to go to clubs, and we get to go to bars. We get to go to restaurants. We get to go to liquor stores and meet some of the most amazing people we get to meet. Our customers are fantastic, man.
Yes.
We really love them. So there's a ton of pros, right? There's an upside on the monetary side. There's an upside on loving and having passion for what you do. Yeah. But the cons are, I think the con is very similar to any business that you start, in the fact that it's a lot of hard work. Like, you're not gonna go and develop a brand, throw an Instagram post up, and walk away. That never happens with any business. So it's the same hard work and the same grind you got to put into anything that you do in life. And the harder you work and the more effort you put in and the more passion you have, the more successful you will be.
No, definitely, definitely. I know it's been this whole pandemic, COVID craziness. Have people been drinking liquor more or less?
Amazing question. And you know, during COVID, with the shutdowns of bars, with the shutdown of restaurants, and listen, my heart really goes out to you people that are working in those spaces, the people that own those spaces. You have been champions. We have tried to support you in every way that we can. It's a chunk of business, right? Like, depending on what your brand is, it could be half of your business, it could be 70% of your business, it could be 30% of your business. Liquor stores have had the luxury of being able to continue during this time and do really, really well, right? When people are bored, they drink. When people are happy, they drink. When people are sad, they drink. And, you know, listen, I'm not condoning drinking to an extreme in any way, but Blue Rack has taken the time to pivot our model, right? So we had brands come to us during the beginning of the pandemic and say, Shawn, what are we gonna do? And I sat back and said, you know what, they're right. Like, what are we gonna do? And we stopped all our development. We have a full development team that works on tech. And I look at Blue Rack more as a tech company that happens to distribute liquor than a distribution company. And I think that's right for the 21st century, right? And we made a pivot to help brands to become direct to consumer, right? So in that direct to consumer model, brands are able to access 28 states and ship through our retail partner direct to consumers. And consumers have been responding to that. I mean, if you think about it, most people are at home and the way that they shop is not going to stores, it's ordering off of Amazon, it's ordering off of Bed Bath & Beyond or whatever. And we've done the same thing with liquor. So we really at Blue Rack have taken and developed a set of tools in a toolbox to allow our customers to take those tools and utilize them any way that they want, along with our guidance in how to execute them, because every brand has their set of strengths and every brand has their weaknesses. And we always look to the strengths of the brands and say, hey, we have this tool for you, this tool for you, and this tool for you to take out of that toolbox and grow your brand.
No, definitely. Then, so you have a direct to order, so I can go on my phone and I'm in, let's say, Nebraska, and I want simple vodka. I can just da-da-da-da.
Yep.
And
you're gonna go to simplevodka.co.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to order now.
Yeah.
And boom, be able to place an order.
That's
and
amazing.
We help to facilitate that transaction.
Definitely.
For our customer.
So somebody, I'm fresh, I'm new, I just got a check for, what let's say, $500,000, I'm living good, I'm happy, and I want to get into the liquor business. What advice would you give me?
Well, first I would say that if you want to get into the liquor business, the most important thing is to have your story, right?
Yeah.
People these days and customers these days are not buying juice as much as they are buying the story behind the product, right?
Okay.
So, you know, and our stories run the gamut. I mean, I have brother-sister teams that are coming out together as the next generation.
Wow.
We have lawyers, we have doctors, we have people like Val, we have people like Simple, that a lot of people are on a mission to do better, you know, like everybody wants to make a change in their community the way that they see it, and we use liquor as a vehicle to help create those dreams. And so, yeah, I mean, that's...
No, definitely. So just tell them, Shawn, how could they find you on social media?
Social media, it's real easy. We're BLURACK, and BlueRack.com, the same thing, BLURACK. Anywhere you find us, we got very lucky that we were BLURACK.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, it's all about brand partnerships. And right here on my new show, Behind the Beats, I try to enlighten you guys. I try to open my doors of marketing and different things to you guys to see opportunity. This is an opportunity. If you're a retired athlete and you're watching this and you feel like you can move some bottles and you really want to get into the liquor business, contact me. If you are a artist that has so many Spotify plays, it's time to do some other stuff and get some other money with what you got going on. We can put you with a brand, you know?
And not to mention, BB, you know, it doesn't necessarily even have to be a brand that we already have going, right?
Yeah.
It could be a brand that you want to create.
Yes.
We have developed the skill set to take a brand from creation through production and distribution into that direct consumer model and distribution business to business.
Yeah.
So if you want to partner up with one of our brands, with Abebe, we got you.
Yeah.
If you want to create a brand, Abebe got you. So whatever you want to do in the liquor space, please contact us, because we are built from the ground up.
An official, man. I seen this guy go from one warehouse to now 2 warehouses, man. So I see the growth, and he's right on track with everything that he's doing. This is Abebe Lewis. You're watching my new show, Behind the Beats. We're at the beautiful Ghost Bar, located right across from the Seminole Hard Rock Casino, and we out of here.